guys, welcome to another tech tutorial. For this episode of our Google Forms series, we'll be discussing features that are available when you open your form to responses. When we publish a Google form, what's the point if we can't see the results, right? Well, in the response section, there are different statistics and tools you can use to analyze all these responses. But first, make sure that you have the Accepting Responses slider turned on. If not, you will not be able to accept or see newer responses after you turn it off. Here on the top left is the number of responses your Google form gets, and if you continue to scroll in the summary section, you can see the insights of all the responses, such as the mean, median, range, and total points distribution. Do note that any form with no answer key will display 0 points obtained for all respondents. There is also a frequently missed questions section that shows questions that less than 50% of respondents got correct. It displays the questions alongside the fraction of people who got the correct answers. Because there are various question formats in Google Forms, the results of the responses will also differ in how they are presented. For short answer and paragraph questions, it will simply display all the responses from the respondents in the form of a list. On the other hand, for multiple choice and drop-down questions, the results will be shown as percentages in a pie chart or a bar graph. The pie chart will show up if you did not include an answer key to the question. The answers will be color-coded in a pie chart and include a legend. If there is an answer key, it will display a bar graph instead. Only the bars of the correct answer is colored in green with a tick mark beside it. It will also show the number of correct answers out of the total responses on the top left. Since checkbox questions are similar with multiple choice, the same can be said about their results. Again, they are in the form of a bar graph with the vertical axis for the different options and the horizontal axis for the number of responses and percentages. If the bar is green, it means that the option is the correct one based on the answer key, while the bars for wrong answers will be colored in gray. Regarding file upload questions, the summary will simply display all the file names uploaded. If you click on one of them, it will redirect you to the file. You can also select the blue View Folder button on the top right to view all the uploaded files from respondents in a Google Drive. The summary results of linear scale questions will appear as a vertical bar graph with the number of responses on the vertical axis and the options on the horizontal axis. Since this question type doesn't have an answer key, the bars will not appear as green. Although multiple choice and checkbox grid results will also be displayed in a bar graph, it is slightly different from the previously mentioned results. The difference is that each row in the grid will have its own separate bar graph. This means that in order to see the percentages, number of correct responses, etc., you have to click on either the left or right arrows to switch between the results of each row. Instead of bar graphs or pie charts, the results of questions using the date format will be displayed in a stem and leaf diagram. If you were listening in your math class, you would note that the stem, which is the left side, of the responses is the month and year, whereas the leaf, which is the right side, is the date. However, if you allow time to be included in the answers, the stem will be the date, month, and year, while the leaf is the time. You guessed it! The results for time questions will also be displayed in a stem and leaf diagram, just like the date questions. In this case, the stem of the results is the hour, and the leaf is the minute. If it's a duration question, the leaf will also include the seconds. Thanks for watching! Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and of course, turn on the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload. See you next time!